Hello and welcome back to VRML 2. I'm Night Dash here with Woodsy on the co-cast in the booth here, and on cams is Newton Dad. So always appreciate both of you here. Love casting with you guys. Again, I think I've casted with you before, but nevertheless, we're here with Made for More, and there was once a team. Not to be confused with Tint, or there is no team. This is, I wouldn't say sister team, but definitely based off of Tint. So some interesting players here is there was once the team is not ranked yet, so they are technically bronze, um, but they definitely play like a diamond team as some return players. So I see Caden, previously named Impulse Ballistic there, and Death Creeps as well, a preseason player. So I'm interested to see how this brand new team plays as they play their ranked match here today. What do you think, Woodsy?
Yeah, it'll certainly be interesting. A team fighting for their position in the ladder is always quite fun. And on their sister team to Tin, they do even have a very similar logo. I thought that was an interesting choice there. Maybe they're going for it, but maybe they haven't asked Tint yet. We'll see.
Yeah, as my headset actually disconnects there, as we go ahead and start right away. We had a stall planned, but I guess everyone's ready, so we'll get into this first round. So there was once a team and Made for More, and we'll see who wins this opening joust. As we get a pause actually from someone, they maybe they're trying to be courteous for the ping, but I believe that ping was already sent out, so hopefully we'll get this round started soon.
Let's hope so. And nice to see lots of people in the chat already. Hope you're hyped for this game. It is technically a diamond tier game, so should be some nice, interesting action in here. I thought we had a drop for a minute, but just switching teams there. So it's interesting when you get placed into the ladder in VRML. It's an interesting process because you don't always get placed exactly where you should be at the start, and some people say it's messed up, some people say it's correct. What do you think?
Definitely depends on who you are and how you learned it. I can't say I have a preference for either. But yeah, it definitely depends on how you originally learned the pronunciation.
Yeah, fair enough. Just waiting for the unpause here. We seem to have had a drop. That is very unfortunate. Knight, do you play any games outside of Echo VR? Maybe non-VR games?
So Echo VR is mostly my main game, as some of you may tell. We cast for this game, as the ready up here comes in. Games I play outside of Echo. If I'm ever bored, I might pop up Osu and play some Rhythm Heaven. I wouldn't say it might be Rhythm Hell for others, but it's definitely just a state of bliss I can enter if I'm ever feeling distracted. As we head into the round one here, as the stacks from both teams will be leaving those tubes, and it looks like Made for More gonna win this joust right off the bat. The headbutt almost going in, and legit hops with it, gonna take the free goal for two, as no one is back in goal to save that shot.
Yeah, lovely shot there. Just maybe the start of the game, there was once a team maybe slacking a bit as they're not ready for the start, not prepared enough. But hopefully they will be for this joust advantage as they now hold the disc in their half, and we'll see what they do with it here. We haven't seen this team play much before, so there we go. Grabbing the disc, sending it right. Maybe just a bit of a fumble there, but it's picked up by Soisy. Back to Ballistic. Ballistic sending it down. Bouncing it down in the bottom. Ryzen now holding it. Sending it right. Just missed the pass there, but bounces back to him. Soisy now holding it. Passing it towards the top. Misses, but Death now on it. Death going for the bounce shot. Just wide, though, as it bounces towards the floor. Lovely slap there from Made for More as it goes back to Ballistic, covering those clears very well out there, and he just holds it for a little bit, taking his time.
He risen with it. The one-on-one opportunity. The self-go from Ducknub as goes off the bottom of his head. Not able to get a handle on it. So we're all tied up here in the first round. Acronyms here. I'm going to say M4M and TWOT is how I'm going to say that for there was once a team, is instead of saying there was once a team every time that there was once a team.
And here we see Made for More on the just advantage. Ducknut grabbing it, sending it right. Quick pass there again. Lovely quick passes here as Ducknum now holds it, sending it left as soon as possible. Now holding it a bit here. Maybe a bit of a slowdown. Baby now holding it, sending it back to Legit. Legit walking up a bit. Passing it back left. Loads of nice quick passes here. Sending it up to the top. Lovely pass there. Passing it back. Legit now holding it. Stuns there. Lovely stun. Oh, lovely pass to Ducknut, and he sends it in. Amazing goal there.
Great disc control there from M4M. No one holding the disc for longer than a second. It goes from hand to hand to hand and straight in that goal. So Great control there from M4M is going to have 4 points up sorry, not 4 points up, 4 points on and 2 points up in round 1.
Yeah, and here we see Twoit getting the disc here, passing it right. Nice quick passes from both teams here, playing very similarly, but lovely intercept there from Baby, just predicting where the pass is going. Getting there first, legit now, holding the disc. Nice quick passes over to Brain. Brainbot walking it in towards goal. Goes for the shot, maybe lovely pass to Baby, true. And just sending it in for the 2-pointer. They are not letting off the pressure here, not giving Twoit any time to think about this, as their passes are perfect.
Brainbot, they're holding the disc above his head, inciting that he's going to pass it, and no one pressuring him, so allowing him to have enough time to make the right decision and forwards that one to his teammates. So Twoit now with the disc and send it over to Soisy, and Soisy gonna get stunned out as he sends it into the Geo, and it gets stuck in midfield. So legit Hops with a slap out, gonna get stuck back in Twoit's bubble as Ballistic gonna look for the recovery as the stack comes in, but Ballistic though still gonna get that recovery. He's gonna get out of mid zone.
Ballistic going for the clear down the middle. Just not managing to get it all the way through though, as both teams battle for this disc here. Legit getting it and sending it in for a lovely 2 there. Wasting no time. This team really are showing that they've played as a team before. They know how each other work. They know how to pass it around with each other, using that teamwork that they've formed throughout their previous games.
Yeah, definitely. Wasting no time whatsoever is made for more, just absolutely destroying these offensive plays. Once they get the disc, it goes to an next teammate and to the other and into the goal. Is 12 not being able to get back to goal or on defense in time. So 12 getting stuffed here. Another loss of possession is legit. Hops is going to send it right back to Ballistic.
I would just like to say here that Caden doesn't seem to be playing anymore. Maybe some problems on his end. Maybe that has thrown a spanner in the works for the team, and that's why they're not playing as well. But lovely bounce shot there, just saved by Ducknub. Amazing save there. He knows where it's going. He knows how to save it. Lovely. Just intercepted there. Oh, so many interceptions there from Made for More. Just lovely. Brainbot managing to get the clear off. Their defense is so strong here. Both teams stacked towards it. Lovely slap from Brainbot. Just getting the slight advantage on that stack and just being able to just get the slap off. Any more time and he would have lost that disc. Amazing.
Exactly. Brainbot winning that stack race by a hair and able to get just enough time to slap that one into goal. As the stacks did make it back in time this time, but we're not just quite fast enough to save that shot. So Ballistic now on offense for Twoit. Gonna walk this one up past Bowtie as Death Creep's gonna send that across to his teammate who's not ready for it and is gonna lose possession. So legit Who's with a shot on the goal, just wide. It might even bounce in, and now the slap down from Brainbot, wasting no time whatsoever, and Made for More up by 10.
This man's slaps are amazing, may I just say. Two slap shots? Amazing there. And maybe some miscommunication here from Twoit. Just seeming to not be working as a team as well as they should be. Just fumbling the disc a couple of times on these passes. But now we see Ballistic grabbing it. Going for the quick pass over to the left. But once again, just missed by the receiver. Maybe a bit of miscommunication. Maybe some panic coming out. Slap there. Death managing to get his hands on it, but stunned straight away. Brainbot, now J-training that up. Joycey passing up left tunnel and going for the clear.
Joycey with the... Soisy with a beautiful read on that Joker train. Does not give two craps about that. Is going to go down and steal that right from the train. So, fortunately, did not keep that possession. Is now Ducknub with it. Going to send that over to Baby.
Yeah, and just to clarify, J-Train is where one player holds onto another and carries the disc with them. But here we see lovely attack here. Brainbot sending it in. Lovely save there. Amazing from Twoit. Now Brainbot holding it again. Lovely pass up and just in for the 2. Ducknub and Brainbot. Lovely passes between those two today. They are working so well as a team, just always knowing where each other are and always knowing who to pass it to.
Yeah, the goalie there getting the save, but not able to reset into the goal as he was stuck in the bottom half of the goal, as the shot just going to go up into the top half for free. So, Made for More up by 12 now. Would be a pub win right now as we get a disconnect from Twoit. Don't know what happened there. Is Risen there not playing? Is Soisy getting stuffed there? And go back to Ballistic. So Ballistic with it. Going to send it over across the Death Creeps. Death Creeps with the free points. As the goalie was not ready to save that one, so we're not out of it yet. They're still up by 10.
Twoit seemingly in a dire situation here, but not letting it get the best of them. Knowing that they're a player down, still trying as hard as they can. As Risen disconnects, they score this goal, not giving up hope. But now we see M4M on the joust advantage. Here we go, taking it nice and Still quick passes as Baby True sends it over to the right. Brainbot managing to receive it, passing it back over left. Just missed by the receiver though. Lots of passes here in their own half, trying to hold this possession. Passing it forwards now. Caden has returned for Twote. Lovely grab there by Ducknub, and Ducknub wasting no time, sending it straight in for the three-pointer this time. Amazing on their behalf.
Yeah, interesting not to see a technical pause here from the side of Twote as Caden did disconnect and there was a goal scored and they didn't use it, hoping that the teammate would get back in time, and so saving that technical timeout for later is now Twote with it on the offense, gonna send that into the station and lose possession as Brainbot gonna pick this one, slap that one back to Ballistic, and now Ballistic gonna clear that one down. Might even bounce in. No, it doesn't, as Caden looking to recover this loose disc.
And now, lovely grab from Ducknub there, just getting there before Caden. Going for the clear, but bounces back. Managing to receive it, though. Almost a self-pass there. Ducknub clearing it down. It is now in Toite's bubble. Very dangerous for them, but Death Creeps just getting his hands on it. Going for the clear down to the left. Bounced around a bit, but gets to Caden. Caden trying to clear it even further down, maybe towards the M4M bubble. Ballistic grabbing it here. Going for the pass over to the right, perhaps, but lovely interception there. Just slapping it towards the tunnel. Going for the clear, but Soicy's got his hands on this. He's just going to walk it up, taking his time. Passing it down below the goal. Maybe a bounce pass up to him, but lovely interception from Ducknub. Ducknub clearing it to the left. No one seems to have their hands on it, but... Oh, Caden just missing that. Letting legit get his hands on it and pass it down towards the Toite bubble.
Yeah, that shot almost going in, but hitting that diamond is a long shot. Might even go off the floor. Not quite, as now Brainbot with it on the floor. Gonna reset back to Ducknub. Ducknub taking his time, juking from Nugget to Bowtie there, is now Baby True with it. Gonna walk on the floor all the way back to his court. Is gonna juke out one, send it up. Nice ceiling pass to his teammate. As Legit Hop's gonna send it back to Brainbot, and Brainbot gonna walk this one up the field. Might even go in for a one-on-one, takes the shot off the post. Not quite in, and Brainbot getting stunned out, no one able to get it yet, and Sosi gets that one down the field.
I think that is mathematically a loss for Twote, but I hope they don't give up here. Going in for the shot. Oh, just wide. Ballistic not managing to make that finish in there. Maybe the pressure getting to him as Brainbot goes for the clear down here. Not quite executing it, though. Still opportunity for Twote to get another goal in here. Lovely interception there from Soicy. Absolutely amazing. Giving their team a final chance to up their points this round, sorry. Lovely pass to Caden. Caden, lovely interception from Brainbot. Absolutely amazing in the defense. Not giving up any hope. Not giving into the pressure. Absolutely amazing as it goes towards Toite's bubble.
Yeah, Legit Hop's looking to get some glory points here for some more momentum, as the disc gonna get cleared out here by Caden. That will end round one. M4M gonna take that by 13 points.
I mean, that is a certain advantage here. Maybe their teamwork, their experience, I guess, is proving useful in this one.
Yeah, the older team definitely showing that team composition and keeping a hold of the disc way longer than Twote is able to. But I shouldn't say able to, but able to in that specific round, as Twote should be able to bring it back in the second round. And it's definitely a newer team trying to develop some chemistry between these players. Excuse me, I'm a little bit stumbling over my words here as we head into the second round.
Yeah, and maybe thrown off a bit with the switch at the start. Caden dropping out for Ryzen, and then mid-round Ryzen dropping out, and then Caden coming back in. No technical pauses there, which I'm very surprised about. But Caden is now back into the team. Maybe this is where the team will shine. This four-man roster rather than Ryzen being in. Maybe this has been practiced, and maybe this is the one that will get them these points.
Were you saying Risen was on the team before? Because I did not remember that.
Yeah, so Caden dropped out at the start and Risen came on, and then Risen dropped out midway and Caden came back.
Okay, so a bit of a team switch there is interesting. I've never seen that happen in the middle of a match, but good substitute, I guess, as we head into round two. So see these stacks coming out very soon from both teams. We'll see who wins this first one, as the headbutt coming from Twote, and Baby True gonna recover that loose disc.
Yeah, and then it's just cleared down. Dangerous situation for Twote yet again as it goes towards their bubble. But back passes here. M4M are really looking for this possession holding play. It's just holding the disc for as long as possible. Baby just holding it at the back there, waiting for this opportunity to open. the time that they can go through and get these points. Just walking it up, not much pressure on him. Passing it down as it's received. Lovely interception there. Sending it down the right tunnel and towards the other half.
Sosi with a good read there, going to be able to get it down to M4M's zone, but M4M going to slap the one out of their zone right away, taking no time whatsoever, as the stacks all 4 players down in that trap and going to self-clear that to their own zone, but still getting recovered and back into their own zone yet again. So Caden, for Twote, going to hold this one and send that across.
Don't know what's happened here. M4M just not managing to get these clears. Is now Death Creeps just managing to walk towards the goal. Not much pressure on him now. Passing it over to the left. Lovely receive. Just a missed shot there. Just wide on that 0 angle. Now Ballistic taking it back in. Wasting no time. Duking around on that Geo and sending it back in for a 2-pointer. Lovely performance from them.
Looks like legit Hops had his hand up and ready to catch that, but was not able to get a hand on it. Might have gone through his hand. But now M4M on the offense for very rare occurrence as Twote are in the lead by 2.
Yeah, now we see Ducknub just walking up as far as possible. This team loves to take as much time as they can. Passing it over to Baby. Baby passing it back. Ducknub walking up a little bit, but then going for the clear straight down the middle. Ballistic getting the interception off that block, though. Clearing it up to the top. Just bounces yet again towards the middle. Ducknub holding it now. Looking for that clear. Just doesn't get it. Ballistic managing to receive the disc from that stun. Sending it in for maybe a shot, but just too high on that one. Stacks straight on that as it is cleared back towards the middle.
Yeah, the weird bounce there, gonna go right back into the hands of Ballistic. Now Death Creeps with it, gonna get some pressure, going for the ceiling pass, does connect as Caden takes a shot off the post, not quite in, and now Ballistic with it, gonna make this on the wedge, and looking to cross that over to Death Creeps. Death Creeps on the ceiling, gonna send that down to Soisi. Soisi not grabbing it, but Ballistic with the recovery, gonna go in for that shot, and the goalie was stunned out. So 2 points there for Twote, as now M4M are down by 4.
Twote seeming to have really good positioning here. Both goals we saw just a missed receive from one player, but another one right there for the second receive, getting it and just sending it in for the goal. It's a really interesting strategy, having a second person there for the receive, but it's certainly working as now M4M are back on the joust advantage here. Ducknub getting it, passing it over to Brainbot. Brainbot just holding it for a little bit. Maybe faking the pass, trying to draw out the defenders as he passed it over the left to his teammate over there. Baby is just going to hold it for a little bit though. Just walk it up as far as he can as the stack is stunned on Twote's half. He is just going to keep walking it. Just maybe playing with the defense's mind, trying to draw them out, trying to open an opportunity. Passing it over to Ducknub, though. Ducknub going to keep walking it. Goes for the cut pass, but just not quite ready enough. Grabbing it, though. Lovely 2-pointer. Death Creep seeing the opportunity. The goalie not quite ready there. And just going for it.
That's actually a self-goal from Death Creeps going off of his head, as Death Creeps is on the side of Twote. So good shot there, just going off the head of the goalie, as M4M are playing the slow game, taking their time, like a lot of time, passing in their own zone quite a lot actually. As the interception there from Baby, you take the long shot, is it in? No, it's not, just wide, and Brainbuck can finish that for 2.
Yep, sorry, my slightly tired brain didn't realise that, but that is a lovely quick play from M4M. Brainbot getting the finish after the missed shot from True, but absolutely amazing play, wasting no time on this attack. Putting Twote back on that joust advantage and drawing it equal. They were 4 points down a minute ago, but now even again. Perhaps for a comeback here, who knows? But Ballistic grabbing the disc as usual, just holding it. Then sending it up top right. Soisi now holding it, sending it back. Lots of resets in this match. It's nice to see. Passing it left, but an awkward bounce off that Geo for Twote. But the stack is straight onto it. Soisi sending it down left. Missed receive there from Death, but managing to get it on the bounce. Cutting it over. Lovely slap, but just dinging. That is unfortunate for them as it is cleared.
Yeah, Twote trying to slap it as that disc might even go off the backboard. And no, the save from Ballistic. Gonna stop that lucky 3 from going in. As I say, M4M is not wasting any time slapping these discs into goal. But they are wasting a lot of time on the back line, just packing it back and forth. Now Ballistic on the back wall with the free 2-pointers. The goalie was not able to slide in time. And now Twote are up by 2.
Free real estate there. I mean, Ballistic just managed to get that disc. Just a goalie, and a 1-on-1 for a goalie from that distance is very hard. Just basically an open shot for him if he can place it well. And that puts M4M back on joust advantage here. As all of them are up top this time. And now Ducknub, I think that was, passing it over to the left. Brainbot just slapping it as quickly as possible, playing so offensively here. Passing it up to the left, but just a missed receive there. Caden now getting his hands on it, slapping it. Ducknub now holding it, just moving around a bit, taking his time.
Yeah, placement does matter on those behind the goal shots. Behind the goal shots are one of the easiest shots to read in this game. So being able to place those in the bottom or top pockets is a really good skill to have and will prevent the goalie from saving those behind the goal shots. So now Baby taking his time, wasting some time, actually getting stuffed there by Caden and Soisy with a pickup. Gonna send that all the way downfield. Death Creeps with it now on the ceiling. Gonna send that across to no one, not gonna pick up. As now Soisy with it. Gonna send that forward through off the backboard, almost going off that pyramid, just missing its target though. As Ballistic gonna recover on the wedge now. Gonna send that down over to Soisy, and Soisy gonna send it up for the backboard. Not quite in either, as the disc is still loose in M4M zone. Ballistic going to the ceiling, getting stuffed by Brainbot, and Brainbot gonna send that downfield.
Apologies, some mic issues there, but now it's back towards the bubble of Twote. Not perfect for them, but Soisy managing to get his hands on it first. Just looking for the back pass there. Lovely back pass towards goal. Caden now holding it. Clearing it down towards the left. Actually, a pass to Ballistic. Lovely receive there. Perhaps going for the shot, but just a bit too low as it bounced off the Geo there. Brainbot managing to get his hands on it. Going for the clear, but just hitting the bottom there and bouncing upwards. Now, Legit managing to get his hands on it again, though. Sending it down towards the enemy bubble there. Soisy, hands on that straight away. Wasting no time. Clearing it left. Lovely intercept there by Brainbot. This is some back and forth play here. Neither team has possession for very long. Ducknub now holding it, walking it up, bouncing it. Lovely bounce pass off the floor there. Cutting it over, but the cut is just missed as it bounces around again.
Yeah, a little bit of ping pong match here, as this is not ping pong, but Echo, as now Death Creep's going to send that off of the cloud as a rushed shot there. And it goes up to Caden, and Caden with the shot down in the bottom half of the goal. The goalie had their hands up, not down. And that goes in for 2. So Twote now up by 4 with 2.5 minutes left. Different round than we saw in round 1.
Yeah, Twote really showing us what Caden can do. Then team composition obviously a lot better with this team. And they seem to be doing a lot more passes, a lot more team plays. But now we see M4M on the joust advantage here. Ducknub just grabbing it, taking his time as always, even though they are down. Ballistic intercepting it though. Ballistic going for maybe the bounce shot off the floor, but just too far left as it's put into M4M's bubble. Kane going for the intercept, but not quite quick enough there as it bounces around. Ballistic probably got his hands on this first. He goes towards it. Yeah, there we go. Going for the reset to Death Creeps. Death Creeps now holding it, passing it upright. Back pass left to Ballistic. Ballistic walking it in. Oh, a ding there. That was so close. And slapped out there by M4M.
Bit of a rush that shot there from Ballistic, because he did have that teammate on shoulder that was open, as Twote is getting a lot more opportunities to attack this bubble, as Soisy now going to recover the slap from his teammates. The long shot at the backboard and the save from Caden, and Caden on the wrong team going to put that in for 2. So Twote are up by 6, might be going into a round 3 with only a minute and a half left and 2 goals difference.
Was that a save there by Caden? Was that going in?
Yeah, I believe that was going in off of the pyramid there, as Caden put that in for 2.
There must be some anger amongst those comms on that team right now, but we all know that in this game we work as a team. It doesn't matter who scores the points. Now over to Brainbot. Brainbot sending it upwards towards Legit. Legit just holding it for a bit, passing it back to Brainbot. Lovely slap pass there to Legit. Passing it immediately down there to Baby. Baby True just walking it up, passing it upright, but missed by the receiver. Maybe just a bit of a miscommunication there as Caden manages to get his hands on this. Clearing it towards the left and lovely clear through there.
Yeah, the disc bouncing almost in, as going to picked up by Soisy and off the backwood by Ballistic. A little bit of a team steal there. That's probably some more communication there. But now the Twote up by, Quick Master, I believe, 8 points, as they are out of time. So we're going to a round 3, Twote versus M4M. Yeah,
that's, I mean, M4M still have a chance to get some points on the board, but that is mathematically the end for them in this round, as Brainbot now holds it. Just looking for the clear upwards. They need to be quick if they want to get some more points on the board. True. Now holding the disc, walking up, going for the backboard shot, but lovely save by Creeps. Just predicting it as it bounces towards Legit, but Caden managing to grab it and clear it through.
Yeah, one of the easiest 3-point shots to read there. Straight off that backboard, no funky bounces, as Death Creep knows exactly where it's going. Doesn't even have to look behind him, as Caden going to go for a long shot saved by Brainbot as we head into round 3.
I mean, we do love to see it, don't we? That's everything that we want, is a round 3 in this game. It builds the tension, builds the excitement, builds the enjoyment, and a lovely 2 rounds this has been. The first one going to M4M and the second one to Twote. Maybe Caden bringing something new to the team that they didn't have in the first round because of the switches. but they have certainly found their mojo and picked up their game.
Yeah, definitely. M4M winning that first round by over 10 points does not phase Twote whatsoever, as Twote now coming up and winning by over 8 points. So definitely a back and forth, very even in the scoreboard, just not quite in the round. So one team dominating each round respectively. As we head into round 3, we'll see who can get a grasp on this next round.
Yeah, and it'd definitely be interesting to see because I think the defense for M4M was not as strong as it was in the first round there. Maybe some technical issues, maybe just some miscommunication from both teams at certain points. But as we do go into a technical pause, I believe this will be as someone's dropped out for M4M.
It is still technically considered a in-between round timeout because it is in between rounds. Technical would be during the round. So, I mean, yes, technically technical timeout, but yes, a in-between round timeout as we head in, waiting for round 3 to start.
Yes, as we wait for round 3 to start, should we get back to the conversation? Do you play any other games that aren't VR? Any PC games?
Yeah, as I said, Osu is my kind of state of bliss there, as I can kind of escape to that. And I mean, Echo is my escape from reality, but my escape from Echo would be Osu. So just able to relax. If I'm ever having a couple toxic pubs, I'll take a break and play a little bit of that. One of my favorite PC games I played before I found Echo, anyone's heard of it, it's called Dead by Daylight. It's a 4 versus 1 asymmetrical horror game, where it's one killer and 4 survivors have to battle it out to see the survivors have to escape, the killer has to kill the survivors. Anyways, I played that for about 500 hours, which is quite a long time for a PC game before I found Echo, and I've probably played about 500 hours, maybe even 1,000. Not sure, there's no hours counters on Quest, but round 3 now starting up as we head into this very intense game.
Yeah, definitely, and it'll be interesting to see how that dropout affected them. Of course, we are going back to the same roster for M4M, so there shouldn't be too much difference here, but maybe it was tactical. Maybe someone was having problems and that was causing them to not perform as well, or maybe someone just dropped out. We will certainly see as the teams do head to the launches here, getting ready to regrab, and I will hand it off to you for the start.
Yeah, it definitely could have been an intentional dropout. I have myself paused the game in between rounds and gone to take a drink of water, taken my headset off, and just gone to take a break. And it's definitely helped me, as now the headbutt here from Twote going to go straight into the bubble, and Ballistic with the free goal as a great start from Twote, almost 8 seconds in. Going to take that first goal.
Yes, 6 seconds there. A 6-second goal is absolutely amazing in this style of game. Just the headbutt, amazing receive, amazing prediction, may I say. Bounce predictions are very hard, but amazing one there. And just some free real estate for him, sending it in. But now we see M4M on the joust advantage. Duck just grabbing it here, passing it right to Brainbot. Back over to left, as we saw in the previous round. True now holding it for a little bit. Stack stunned there as he goes for the pass through tunnel. Going for the pass right, but just hits the middle geo, unfortunately for them. Brainbot managing to slap it back, though. Lovely interception there by Ballistic, who predicted that pass perfectly and goes towards the M4M bubble.
Yeah, the disc was bouncing in there as Caden with another free goal. Going to take that in for 2. Might have been a little Chicago there as the disc kind of flubbles into the goal. But nonetheless, Twote is up by 4 in this first round with only a minute gone.
That is a spectacular lead. It seems like every time I hand it off to you, there's a goal happen. So maybe I'll hold on to it for a little longer now. But here we go. We see M4M on joust advantage again. Duck sending a very quick pass right. Brainbot now holding this for a little bit until he's pressured, but sending the pass left ultimately. True, now walking up with it. As before, just taking their time. They know they don't need to rush yet. Going for the bounce shot, but just not quite in, as it takes a weird bounce out. Getting it there, just slapping it through for Twote and going into M4M's half. And we see Ballistic here on the left, just grabbing the disc, walking up with it. Crossing it over to the right here, as both teams go towards this. Creeps now getting it by the floor, going towards it again, just slapping it through as he misses the first receive. Ballistic sending it low, Caden walking up, and lovely inside shot there by him. Amazing.
A great top pocket there from Caden, just able to put that in the top side of the goal, as now M4M are down by 6, so not getting a grip on it. Twote with a great start, putting that pressure on the other team as you see the players fussing around in the tubes here. Looks like they're doing a split joust, so one player from each side is in a tube, and the slow joust here from M4M gonna flub it as now the disc gonna go back into the hands of Baby True.
Yeah, I think we're seeing some panic here as the first receive was missed, maybe due to a bit of panic, as I said, some desperation, needing to go quickly. But then the second receive missed because of some miscommunication here. Just Ballistic getting that lovely steal. Toy are playing much better here. They are really finding their mojo. But legit now, going for the clear down the middle. Just bouncing off that Geo there as it bounces back towards there. Soisy got his hands on this, going for the straight clear. Perhaps the shot, but bounces around a bit and goes up towards the ceiling. Brainbot missing the receive. Death Creep's getting it, just stunned straight away there. Now holding it, passing it down, and M4M for the clear.
Yeah, Yakua's in there in chat saying Tort started bad and ended good. Well, they haven't ended just yet. As the disc going in for legit hops. Speak of the devil, M4M is not out of it just yet.
Definitely. With 6.5 minutes left, anything can happen. A 4-point lead is nothing. So it could easily change in a minute, let alone 6. But as we see Toy on the joust advantage here, some people call it the joust disadvantage nowadays, but as they go for it, Ballistic going for the slap, just the stack from M4M there immediately. Death Creeps going for the slap behind the back up towards Caden. Caden just hitting his head, so he can't quite receive it quick enough. Brainbot stunning him, stealing the disc, and going for the clear.
Yeah, I definitely do consider that joust definitely sometimes a disadvantage. I find it easier to play from a defensive position, as you can either read the pass or cover the pass and often receive the disc often right away. Is Brainbot there with the shot just high, another slap in, and the goalie was not ready for that, holding his hands to his head, as now M4M are only down by 2.
Oh my god, what an amazing slap. The first one, sure, a bit wide, but the second one, amazing. Just reading his own bounce off of that miss, slapping it back in, and redeeming himself for his team perfectly. As we see Toy on the joust advantage again here, starting to slip again. Ballistic now holding the disc, waiting for this stack to pressure, because he knows he wants the defenders out of there, as it's gone up to Death Creeps now. Death Creeps sending it low. Lovely interception by True. True just walking it up. Stuns there by Caden, maybe not suspecting him there, but sending it back. Ducknub on the clear, though. Ducknub clearing it towards the right.
Yeah, disc stuck here in the Toad bubbles. Ballistic gonna slap that down to the floor and picked up here by Legit Hops. And Legit Hops gonna do a great reset to Ducknub. And now Ducknub gonna send it up to Brainbot on the ceiling with it now. Gonna looking for that cut pass, sends it across, and the fadeaway, the save by the teammate. Legit Hops with the auto grab on, just gonna grab that from his teammate. And now Brainbot with a one-on-one opportunity, getting stuff from someone behind him, as Caden gonna headbutt that one across the way.
And my god, that must hurt. The auto grab mistake. That is very unfortunate, but it does happen, and we have to be careful. But True now holding this, just walking up, going for the pass, but intercepted by Ballistic. Maybe just a bit too rushed on that pass, not seeing the defender there, as it's cleared into the M4M bubble. Both stacks on there, legit, just managing to grab it. Immediately intercepted, though, by Caden. Caden going for the backboard shot, just a bit too high, though, as it bounces upwards. But straight away, Ballistic on this, going for the pass to Soisy up stop. Soisy going for the shot, but dings off of the rim as the goalie is stunned. Just missed there.
See Caden there, the goalie stunner, the goalie bullying there, has the great cut past the Death Creeps, who's just walking into goal. Gonna put that in 14 meters a second from 1. So now it's Swote up by 4 points as we head into this last 4 minutes of the round.
I've got to stop handing that off. But here we go. We see M4M on the joust advantage there. Maybe they'll go for a similar thing as before. They have been using the same QB a couple times. But no, they're going to switch it up a bit, sending it left this time. Over to True, I believe that is. True now holding the disc, going for the pass upwards there. Legit, now got his hands on it. Lovely pass to Ducknub. Ducknub sending it right back, but just missed by the receiver there as it bounces towards the floor.
Yeah, Death Creep's now gonna slap that all the way downfield as the stack race here. Caden gonna get stuffed by his own teammate, as now Brainbot with it gonna send that one back downfield. Another shot might even go into the top pocket. Yes, it does. Bounces off that top and goes in for 3. So M4M only down by 1 now, with a couple minutes left in the round.
What an amazing shot from Brainbot there. The bounce shot, 35 meters, that is spectacular. That is exactly what they needed at this point. And Brainbot, just stunning performance there as Toy are on the joust advantage here. Ballistic grabbing it again, waiting for the stack pressure. It doesn't seem that all of Toy got out though, as it's sent in towards them. Caden just grabbing it, one-on-one, but the stack gets back straight away. Brainbot gets his hands on it and goes for the clear.
The elusive there saying clipped. Definitely a clip-worthy moment there from M4M, as I forget who shot that. But Brainbot gonna send that one forward through the tunnel. kind of getting stuck in that top trap area as no one's gonna go for it. So Brainbot with the free disc gonna send it across to no one and gonna bounce back into the hands of Ducknub.
Yeah, and as it goes here, lovely resets here from M4M. Just grabbing it here, Brainbot, lovely pass to him. Going for the cut pass perhaps, but just missed theirs. It's cleared by Twote.
Yeah, Yakus in chat saying, was that unintended? No, that was definitely an intended shot. I'm not sure if it was intended to go in that specific way. As a backhand almost going in, and picked up here by Death Creeps. But that shot was definitely intended to go off of that bottom trap, or the bottom trench there, but definitely not intended to go in. As the behind the back from Brainbot not connecting, is Caden going to stop that one back downfield?
Yes, it's just cleared back into the M4M area. True just managed to get his hands on this. Lovely quick pass up there to Duck. Ducknub just holding it for a little bit, then passing it over to the right. Bounces off of the bottom, so goes up to Legit. Legit going for the cut pass. Just missed wide there. That was a very close opportunity and very scary for Twote, but Twote managing to clear this down. Straight on that stack as Caden receives it. Stunned straight away, and then stunned again. That is... what?
Yeah, Death Creeps now with it. Gonna get stuffed by Brainbot, as that might be the stuff that they need. 1 minute left with only a 1-point difference. M4M needs some points if they want to win it. It's anyone's game right now. Someone missing the disc is Brainbot gonna send that one downfield. And now Ducknub with it, a minute left, getting stuffed by Caden, and Baby now with it. Gonna send that across. So a lot of possession changes here, as Brainbot is now on the floor. Gonna send that across to Ducknub. Ducknub getting stuffed by Soisy, and Soisy gonna send that one downfield. Still in the lead, Twote with it. 50 seconds left in the round.
Sorry, my Ignite just has crashed, so...
So looks like Ducknub with it now, gonna send that across all the way downfield, getting very dangerously close to that bubble. Death Creeps though on the back line by himself, gonna send that through, hits the rim of the tube, not quite out yet, and Baby now 30 seconds left in the round, gonna send that down to Ducknub. Ducknub gonna duck one, and juke around in this trench now as he's waiting for it. 20 seconds left in the round. Jukes one, sends it across, misses the pass, and now gonna pick up by Caden here. 15 seconds left. Twote up by one. Gonna send that on. It gets through, and Twote gonna win this round by 1 point. What a close game.
Yeah, and I really think the pressure got to M4M at the end. Just missing that clear out there. Sorry, the pass as it went over to the left. Missed by the receiver. Maybe some miscommunication as the desperation really set in towards the end. They knew they had to get that point relatively quickly, but they just didn't manage to get there, as that goes to Twote. Lovely win there. Lovely comeback after that first round. Really finding their mojo and really getting back into this game.
Yeah, definitely finding their mojo indeed as they come back. The reverse sweep against M4M. M4M was looking really strong, but they did not care as they bring that all the way back by 1 point. So a very, very nerve-wracking game, as it could have swung either way, as we end this first of many games of the night.
Yeah, definitely. And for Twote, that is all three of their placements won for that ladder. So they must be happy with that. They will be placed quite high, I reckon. And I don't think they could have wished for anything better other than the outcome of tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna read out some stats here. As 11 points for Brainbot, 4 made for more, and 4 saves there as well, and 4 assists from Baby True. And on Twote, Ballistic with 10 points, and Caden coming in close second with 8. Definitely Soisy with the goalie there with 4 saves, and a lot of steals from both teams, as Twote coming away with 9 total steals. As you can see, that 5th player, Risen there, played for a little bit with only 9 seconds of possession, but 9 seconds is a lot in the terms of Echo.
And can I just say, to show how equal this game was between these two teams, 28 shots taken by both teams. Neither team was dominating, taking those shots. Both teams had similar possession, similar shots. That's why this was such a close game, and it certainly was. We took it to 3 rounds. That was amazing.
Yeah, is there anything else to say before I sign off here?
Just thank you for tuning in, and hope to see you in future casts.
Again, that was me, Night Dash, on casting, and in the booth with me was Woodsy, and Newton Dad on the cameras. And always appreciate you on the cameras doing all that production work. I can never do it, as my OBS studio was always broken. But as we sign off here, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys see you in the next one. There are some other ones. I believe there's one in, if I have my clock next to me, in 20 minutes, so we'll be doing that one on VRML 2, I believe. Not sure. I think it's a different cameraman as well. But I will see you guys next time, and have a good day.
We're underway.
Season 3 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Rebuff Reality, Asterion Products, ProTube VR, VR Cover, Fixed Gaming, and VRware.net.